Well, good morning, folks. Except it's not a very good morning. I would welcome you to the farm, but we're not at the farm. No, we are in the pickup with Miko dog at the vet clinic. So it seems this fella here took a tangle with something he shouldn't have. Not really sure what it is, but he's got a pretty nasty cut on the inside of his leg. So we figure we better ferry him over to the vet and see if we can't get him patched up. Well, that might seem like a pretty sad story. It's an unfortunate story, but I mean, this dog is super resilient. He's like 1,000 years old, and he's deaf and he's completely blind, and he keeps on trucking. So I'm sure this cut is going to slow him down, but it's certainly not going to stop him. So we'll get him fixed up here and back on the road. All right, so it's now the end of the workday, and I'm back at the Bear Creek Animal Clinic to pick up Miko. I'm thinking we're not going to have cheese in our macaroni for a while. It's going to be an expensive deal, but he's lucky we love him, that's for sure. Well, so we got him picked up here. I'd say he looks like $1 million, but no, he looks more like $662. That's what it cost. Holy man. And he is a sleepy little bear right now. I'm ready to get him home, get him brought into the house, and let him relax for a bit. Well, we made it home to the farm here. My little buddy is so stoned right now. So I'm gonna go get the door unlocked and get him carried in and nestled up in the front porch.
Done.
You go skiing. Good job.
Oh, fun.
You're skiing.
Woo.
Whoa. You did good. You can do it.
Come to mom. Good girl. Whoa.
What do you want, Charlotte?
I want cake.
You want cake?
Yeah.
How badly? You want lots of cake?
Did you eat your supper?
Do you want some Chinese food?
No.
Do you want some vegetables?
No. I want tea.
Hmm?
I want salad.
What do you want?
Is he a good boy?
So a couple of weeks back, we put a compost pile right here beside the chicken house, but it's on the north side of the chicken house. And it was really just put there because I needed a place where I could easily put all the excess shavings and manure from the chicken house, kind of in a hurry because I need to manage some humidity in the coop. So what we're gonna do now is I've got some extra pallets from work, and I'm gonna make a dual compost bin at the back of the chicken house here, and then transfer all that material into the bin. We're gonna soak the pile tonight. It's gonna get lots of nice sunlight and hopefully get lots of healthy microbial composting action happening back here where the chickens can play in it. This is a very crude but simple design. Just got 1, 2, 3 pallets all screwed to the wall of the chicken house, and then 2 up front. They're screwed on the edges. I just have a tarp strap in the middle to kind of hold it closed. And as you can see, I've started shoveling some material in here, which has already started to break down quite a bit, even on the north side out of the sun. But I want it here where I can get it nice and moist, get some heat from the sun, and get that composting action kicking off. The only sad thing is I got a whole bunch of shoveling to do right now. Also, I'm now back in the shop. Shoveling's all done. I'm not too sad about all the shoveling I had to do because I would have had to do it anyways. It sat there for a couple of weeks, so it was time to turn the compost pile regardless to get it kind of all aerated. I was actually really surprised, even on the north side, of the chicken house where there's the slope of the roof and everything, I thought there would have been more precipitation land on that pile and keep it more moist than it was, but it was actually very, very dry in the middle. So as I stacked it up on the west side, I did dump 2 or 3 buckets of water, I think 3 buckets of water on there, just to kind of get everything moistened back up. And then hopefully in the next day or two, I'll come back with a thermometer and just see if we're cooking. Well, I'd love to stay and talk about compost. As you know, I'm pretty passionate about compost, but it's been a day, and life just throws you a day like that every once in a while, and generally the only fix for it is a good cup of tea. I actually heard it said today that life is really just trying to survive between cups of tea, and it was a perfect analogy for life on the farm here. So I will let you go for now. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll check in with you tomorrow.